Let's review the steps to configure link aggregation between your Cisco Meraki switch and a Cisco Catalyst switch. We will begin by accessing our Meraki IDF switch and identify the switch ports that will be bundled into a single logical connection. We can see that port 2, 3, and 4 are all in an RSTP state of discarding. Data traffic is not being forwarded across those links. This is because ports 1 through 4 are connected from this IDF switch to our Cisco Catalyst switch. We will click on switch followed by switch ports and then use our search box to type in a custom tag of tag LACP1. This will let us review our connections. We can see that ports 1 through 4 are identified for use in an uplink connection from our Meraki switch to our Cisco Catalyst switch with an identified domain of core.cisco.corp. The Cisco Catalyst switch is operating as a core switch in our infrastructure and is upstream of this Meraki switch. Let's begin the process of bundling connections by first aggregating the ports on our Meraki IDF switch here. We will select the 4 uplink ports on our Meraki switch, and then simply click the Aggregate button. Our Meraki dashboard will begin to provision these 4 selected ports with an LACP mode of active and bundle them into a single logical connection. To finish this configuration, we will now remotely connect to our Cisco Catalyst switch and implement our link aggregation commands. The Cisco CLI is useful for this configuration, but does require additional steps. First, we will review the configuration on our Cisco Catalyst switch ports. This can be done easily with the command show run pipe begin interface. After reviewing our Gigabit Ethernet 101 through 104 ports, we are now ready to bundle them into a single port channel interface using our CLI commands. We will access the appropriate configuration mode, and we will enter those interfaces for configuration. At this time, we can use the command channel group 1 mode active to bundle these 4 interfaces using LACP. When I use my enter key, we see that a new port channel interface has been created on the Cisco Catalyst switch. To finish this configuration, we will access the port channel interface, and we will ensure that this is using trunking correctly. This configuration is placed directly on the newly created aggregate of port channel 1. We can verify the creation and the status of this bundle by using our Catalyst switch command. That command is show ether channel summary. We can see that port channel 1 has been created. It is marked as layer 2 with a status of in use. The protocols using LACP and the ports that exist as part of this bundle are appropriately gig 101 through gig 104. Also, if we view our spanning tree implementation, we will be able to see a single logical connection. We can use show spanning tree VLAN 1. Instead of seeing 4 individual ports being viewed by spanning tree, port channel 1, which includes those 4 interfaces, is all designated as forwarding traffic. We can return to our Meraki dashboard and take a look at our IDF switch. We are back on the Meraki dashboard, and we will access our IDF switch. We can now see that ports 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all actively forwarding data traffic. If I hover over port 1, we can see it is part of aggregate 1. By clicking on port 1, we can see that it is in the aggregation group of 1, and it's part of the connection utilizing ports 1, 2, 3, and 4 with an aggregate speed of 4 gigabits per second between our Meraki switch and our Cisco Catalyst switch. The Meraki dashboard allows the use of an easy button, known as aggregate in this scenario. We can quickly deploy redundant, high-speed connections between our Meraki switches and other vendor switches, including Cisco Catalyst.